Welcome back, I'm Chesco.
And I'm Cat.
And this is our week 4 of our Beginner Bachata syllabus here at Salsa with Sylvia. What we're going to talk about today is the closed position. So originally we were talking about the semi-closed. What do I consider the closed position? When we're actually connected at the hip and we have some space up in here. Now the biggest thing about this is to make sure to be offset so that we're cutting our follows frame in half. And then when we get closer, make sure to have nice posture because there's nothing worse than having someone in your space.
Unless you're trying to sleep.
Unless you're trying to sleep. The biggest thing as you do this is you're going to inch your way forward on the basic. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now notice, if at any point Cat moves away from me as I inch closer, that's an indication that she doesn't want to be close. Now, we're going to do our switching of places like we did in our week 3, but because we're close together, what we're really going to do is churn together. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, because we're closer, we have the ability to move all the way around in a 360. And now you're prepping with a rotation in your actual body. Notice the rotation. So now we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I didn't go all the way around. That's perfectly okay. 2, 3, you just realign. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's combine this with our break step. So now as we go into this step, we're going to add a little bit of variation. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Follows, we can put our leg up to, you basically want to have your toe to his knee here. So it's considered a passe, but that's only if you're comfortable because it is on one foot, so it requires balance at that point. And it's just for styling, just for fun. Also, when we step back here, while we're talking about styling, we want our arm to come through, palm in, to go up and fingers out. And this is something as you get more advanced we'll get more into, but just so you know, a straight arm here to go into that.
1, she styles. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, I talked about this hold, which is our left to left. And I can do a hair comb for myself. What is a hair comb? I lift my elbow and I put it behind to let go. I can receive it again as she drops. But I can also style this to then go towards her and bring it down. I can do it with the other hand. Magic. I can do it for myself. So. Now this type of movement is meant to invite a closer space. So as we do our basic, I'm doing this movement to then close the space a little bit and go into the position that we just talked about. So let's go back to our open position. Now there's different types of variations we can do with our churns, right? In week 1 we talked about churning on 5, 6, right? But we can also use this other hand to now churn her on 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should have been counting. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Pepper on. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, the only difference we're going to do now is that as she's churning, we're going to switch the hand. What is a hand switch? I move her hand from my left hand to my right hand. It's just a nice, very gentle passing of hands. You can do your hammer lock from here. You can lift this, but now a hammer lock happens here. Now notice the difference. The hammer lock, she is in my inside space. When we had the other hand connection, she was to my outside space. So a hammer lock, there's different ways of getting into it depending on the hold that you have. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, I churn her, I switch my hand, I ask for the hand on bottom, and 5, 6, I churn her, and 1, 2, 3, a hair comb, 5, 6, 7, 8, I churn her, 3, 4, 5, 6, closed hold, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, I sweep to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. Here we go. Turner on 5 and 5, 6 of the hand. 1, tap from bottom. 5, 6 of right hand lift. 1, 2, and hair. 5, 6 of nice toe tap. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. Take a basic. 3, 5, 6, 3 through. And 1, 2, she styles. 5, 6, 7, if she wants to. 3, 5, 6, 7, pull. And 5, 6, do a quarter turn. And 5, 6, do it with the breakaway. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3. Switch places. Right? That was week 3 or 2. I don't remember.
One of them.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, a hammer lock. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and we exit as I switch through and 1. Very nice. Well, there you go. I hope you enjoyed our 4-week series of movements we do here for our Beginner Bachata syllabus here at Salsa with Silvia. And yeah, we enjoyed sharing what we know.
And before you go, make sure to subscribe to our channel so that way you'll see our intermediate videos coming up soon. And then also turn on your notifications for when each video comes out. And then if you want to test your knowledge from this syllabus, you can come in. We have a beginner course going over the same thing, but much more in depth and much more hands-on. And then we also offer, as you get more advanced, we have traditional bachata, sensual bachata, and some other courses as well. So we hope to see you soon.
All right, see you then.